What if the oldest neighborhood in Lisbon wasn't on the map, but hidden in a maze of narrow streets where time stands still? And what if a lonely tower by the river once guarded an empire that ruled half the world? Lisbon is full of questions like these, and the answers lie not in guidebooks, but in the streets, rooftops, and waters of this extraordinary city. At the edge of the city, where land meets water, lies Praça do Comércio, Lisbon's grandest square. Bordered by yellow arcades and open to the river, it once welcomed explorers and merchants returning from distant worlds. This is where Portugal's golden age of discovery began, where ships were loaded with spices, gold, and dreams. Today, it's a place of openness and light. Locals sip coffee under its arches while the river shimmers just steps away. From above, its geometric harmony and majestic Arco de Rua Augusta remind us that Lisbon has always looked outward, toward the sea, toward possibility. Tucked into the hills beneath São Jorge Castle, Alfama is Lisbon's oldest and most soulful district. With its steep staircases, faded tile facades, and the scent of grilled sardines drifting through the air, it feels like a place untouched by time. Here, laundry flutters above cobblestone alleys, and tram bells echo off ancient walls. Overlooking it all is the Sé Cathedral, Lisbon's oldest church, its Romanesque towers rising steady since the 12th century. This is where the city's heartbeat is slow and steady, where past and present live side by side in perfect rhythm. Sitting high above the city, São Jorge Castle commands sweeping views over Lisbon and the wide Tagus River. Once a Moorish stronghold, then a royal residence, its stone walls and towers have witnessed centuries of change. Wandering through its ramparts and inner courtyards, you can almost feel the weight of history. Footsteps of kings, whispers of battle, the breeze rustling through olive trees planted long ago. From the top, the city spills out below in a sea of red rooftops and winding lanes, as if inviting you to trace its stories one tile at a time. Stretching across the Tagus like a red ribbon of steel, the 25 de Abril Bridge is both a feat of engineering and a symbol of transformation. Inspired by the Golden Gate Bridge, its elegant suspension design links the city to the south and to its future. Built during a time of dictatorship and renamed after the peaceful Carnation Revolution, it represents Lisbon's resilience and reinvention. As cars glide across its span and trains thunder beneath, the river flows quietly below, reflecting the city's ever-changing story. On the western edge of Lisbon, rising from the water like a sentinel, stands the iconic Belém Tower. Built in the early 1500s, this fortress was once both guardian and farewell, the last sight of home for countless explorers setting sail into the unknown. Its Manuline architecture is rich with carvings of ropes, armillary spheres, and stone watchtowers, each detail telling a story of Portugal's maritime glory. Today, it stands not as a relic, but as a monument to ambition, discovery, and a fearless spirit. The tide still laps at its walls, just as it did 5 centuries ago, and the tower still watches, quietly, as Lisbon continues to chart its own course. Lisbon is not just a city. It's a feeling of sunlight on stone, of history underfoot, of stories whispered in the wind. From its hills to its riverside, it invites you to explore, to wonder, and to return. Subscribe for more travel videos. See you next video.